Okay, so this tier list is supposed to be Overwatch 2 heroes and like how good or evil they are. And yeah, that's kind of just what it is. You can see the little sidebar thing of how good or evil a character I think is, and we got all the characters up till Kiriko. So we have all of them, Junker Queen, Sojourn, and Kiriko, and then we don't have any others after that. We don't have Ramattra or Lifeweaver or anyone else that is after that. We just have these ones that are all from the start of Overwatch 2. So yeah, anyways, let's get into it, I guess. Um, I kind of want to go with like some obvious ones first. And like it's a little cut off at the bottom there so you can't see all the heroes, but every time I move one up to the thing, you're gonna see a new one come up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just cropped it in a way to be easy for you to see and whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go with this one first, the stupid hamster, and I'm gonna put him in pure evil because the hamster's just evil, you know? I'm just gonna say it. The hamster's evil. I don't know if I would put anyone else in pure evil. Like, I don't think Moira is even, like, pure evil. I think it's just the hamster that's pure evil because that's just, like, hamsters are just evil, you know? They would kill you if they could. I would not doubt that, so he's going in pure evil. Um, And then who should I go with next? I feel like some of these are gonna be kind of hard to do. I feel like I should put Genji in pure good. Just like, and I'm going off like, lore and whatever and all that too. Like, I'm mostly just going off of lore and not just like, oh, communities, whatever, or like gameplay wise. Like, I'm going off of lore, okay? Like, we're not thinking about how annoying the character is in game. Like, Genji might be annoying to some people, but that doesn't matter. In lore, he's probably one of the purest characters ever. Also, I mean, Lucio is an obvious one. He has to go in pure good because he's also good boy, pure boy. Can do no wrong. I feel like Genji going in pure good um, makes sense because, he got killed by his brother, but he still forgave him and didn't hold any resentment. Like, yeah, he was kind of angry at first and whatever, and he was a little fucked up at first, but he was kind of, after a while, he was like, okay, I'm chill with, like, because Zenyatta helped him with that, so, he kind of chilled out and understood everything, and he, that kind of thing. He didn't want to go out and kill his brother. Not that we really noticed, anyways. I mean, even if he did want to hurt his brother after that, like, it would still make sense, right? Like, he tried to fucking kill you, so, you know, makes sense. But also Lucio, lore-wise, you're good. I don't think I need to explain Lucio. So I think everyone kind of just knows and can agree that Lucio is a perfect little boy. Let's see. Who else? I don't want to put everyone in pure good right away. Like, I don't want to put all the characters that I think are super good in there. Um, I kind of want to put Soldier in mostly good. I don't know if I can really exactly say he's pure good. I think he would do something messed up in the name of good or whatever. And it's, he could do something messed up for a good reason, I guess, kind of thing. And so he's mostly good, but not completely like pure or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of that thing. Maybe I could put him in somewhat good, but I feel like he kind of makes sense for mostly good though. That kind of thing. I want to put Arissa in pure good because, you know, that makes sense there. I want to put like all the junkers in neutral right away, actually. just to, fill out the middle a little bit. I'm just putting them there because that's kind of, where they should be. That's where it makes sense lore-wise. They are kind of just doing their own thing. They're not a part of Overwatch or Talon or anything, so they're just chilling on their own, I guess. But also, I think people are probably gonna be like, oh, but don't Junker and Roadhog like steal money and like, rob banks and shit? But like, if they're stealing money from rich people, then they're not gonna be missing that money, so who gives a shit if they're stealing from rich people, right? Like, I don't know if they are stealing from rich people exactly, but I would almost put them in somewhat good if they were stealing from freaking rich people, but I don't know if they are, so I guess it's up for interpretation or debate or whatever. I don't know, fucking know. But yeah, anyways, let's see. Who should I go with next? I wanna put someone in more evil, because we have people in mostly good and we have people in neutral, but I only have hamster in evil. Um, I don't know, like, I don't know. I guess maybe Reaper. I want to say either mostly evil or somewhat evil. But at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't know. He didn't really choose to be evil. I want to say he's kind of neutral, but somewhat evil, because like he's trying to kill Overwatch agents or like people who used to be in Overwatch. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't know, he's trying to kill people, but at the same time, he's got kind of fucked up, I guess. I don't know. I mean, having shit happen to you isn't really an excuse to kill people, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like it's not really something that, you know, I don't know. Something about it is just, I don't think he's really necessarily like super evil or anything. So, I don't know. I feel like if I was gonna put someone in mostly evil, I want to say Moira because I mean, like she is trying to advance science and stuff and whatever, and she is trying to fight for like Omnic stuff and Omnic rights and whatever. But at the same time, she's kind of doing some stuff that's a little, you know, not so great. Like, I mean, back in the like however long ago, people were, testing science stuff and everything like that on like people and animals, and I mean they're still testing some stuff on animals, which is kind of just should not happen, but you know I feel like we don't really need to do that anymore, like we don't fucking need to do test subject shit. And she's also doing shit to herself, which is messed up, and it's kind of like no. Stop. But yeah, but like since she's like trying to do like test subjects and all that, it's kind of just like you're kind of probably not really the greatest of people. Like if I ever met someone who was, did human experimentations like that, I would just like be so disgusted. I don't want to be around them. Anyways, let's see. I feel like most of these characters are gonna go in the good side of stuff. I don't think I can really put a lot of them in super evil. And Doomfist, like he's a part of Talon and whatever, and he's like making the Omnics evil, so you're like controlling the Omnics and making some of them evil. But at the same time, I feel like I don't know. We haven't really seen much of anything for Doomfist that would make me think he's like super horrible though. So I don't know. Like he wants Omnix to have, equal rights and everything. Or like maybe he's just using the Omnix thing to do whatever shit. I don't even like I don't know. I don't exactly know. Like I guess put him in somewhat evil. I guess that works. So yeah, who else should I go with? I guess let's put Zenyatta on pure good, because I don't think Zenyatta can really do anything wrong. Like, in lore, he's like goodest of good boys, I think. Um, let's see. I want to put Sigma. I don't know about, well, I want to say he's pure good, but like he's also part of Talon, but also it's like he got brainwashed into being part of Talon. So it's not really his fault. He didn't really choose to be a part of Talon. So I'm gonna put him in pure good because from voice line interactions and all that and lore stuff, it just seems like he's one of the goodest of good boys. And I don't think he can really do anything that's super horrible, you know? But yeah, I wanna take Widow. I wanna put her like it's also like her being the way she is now isn't completely her fault either because she was also brainwashed by Talon and Moira made it so she doesn't feel anything. So for now, I think if she wasn't brainwashed and whatever, and she wasn't made to be a killing machine, I would probably put her in like mostly good or something like that. But for now, as in lore wise, right now that we have, I'm gonna put her in neutral. Because like in the comics, in the Christmas comic that we got back in 2016, she was at her husband's grave. So it's like she was remembering him and like, you know, maybe she felt bad that she killed him after, all these years and whatever. So I'm gonna put her in neutral for now, just for those reasons. Um, and then I want to put Hanzo in neutral. Like I don't like Hanzo. Like in game, fucking hate Hanzo. In lore, he's kind of a piece of shit because he killed Genji. But my logical whatever says that he should go neutral because other than killing Genji, I don't think he really did anything wrong. So, you know, I think he can be in neutral. That makes sense. I want to put Bastion in pure because he's pretty pure, right? Like he's also a good boy. I feel like there's so many in pure, but like I feel like these characters just make sense to be there, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna put all the ones that go there in that spot like right away, just 'cause they make sense, you know. Um, hmm. I want to take Baptiste. I don't know. Do I put him in pure? Like, he was part of Talon before, but then he realized he was dumb. But, like, if we go off of now, lore that we have now, and he's not a part of Talon anymore, then I feel like he can go in pure. Like, maybe back if he was still in Talon, maybe he wouldn't be in pure. But since he's not in Talon, I think he deserves to be in pure. He's a pretty good boy, other than the Talon part. So he deserves to be there. um, I'm kind of like I feel like obvious one Mercy goes there because of course makes sense, but I want to go with characters that aren't gonna be in pure. And then like Mei in game, obviously everyone hates her, but like lore wise, she should be in pure because that makes sense. Symmetra, I want to kind of put her somewhere in neutral, but at the same time, I don't know. Because, like, she is a part of Vishkar, and Vishkar is not so great, and she's kind of misguided, I guess. So, I don't know. I guess neutral, then. Like, I don't really think, she hasn't really done anything wrong. She hasn't really done anything to deserve evil. And then somewhat good, I feel like also could make sense because, like, she's trying to do good just in a misguided way. So I don't know. She could be neutral or somewhat good. I'm just gonna leave her there for now, though. I just feel like there's so many in pure good and so many neutral right now, so I don't really know what to do. I feel like there isn't really many that I don't know. Like, is there some that I can put in somewhat good? I don't know. Maybe is there something that I can put in somewhat good? Where's like, I don't know. Like Torb. Like he hates Omnix, so it's kind of shitty. But he's at least on the Overwatch side, and he's getting better. So I don't know. I feel like he's kind of good for that. He's learning, that kind of thing. So if he gets better, he could, go to mostly good, I guess. Then I want to put Zarya in somewhat evil, but at the same time, like, should she be in neutral? Cause like she hates Omnics, but then she did help that one Omnic in that comic, so I don't know. I feel like she could also be neutral. I just feel like there's quite a few neutral already. Sombra, I kind of want to put her in somewhat evil because she's, causing problems and stuff, and she's like kind of doing her own thing, being like, bastard crimes type of thing. I don't think I can put her in mostly evil because, I don't think she's at the same level as Moira, so I feel like somewhat evil kind of works for her. I don't think she's really, like, I mean, she does kind of hurt some people, but at the same time, she did go after Vishkar and, like, or not Vishkar, the one lady that does the robots thing for the Russian lady, she did go after her and like manipulate her and stuff. And so it's like, oh, you're gonna try to, mess with this person who's like a high up person and probably has a bunch of money. So, I'm kind of leaning towards her being better than super evil. So, there's that. Let's see. For story wise, I guess I'll put Kiriko in mostly good. Just like she doesn't really give the vibe of being pure in lore stuff. So I'm gonna put her in mostly good for lore wise. And then Sojourn, I guess, could be the same, where it's like she might not necessarily be like, I don't know. There isn't really that much for her, I guess, but also we still need the cinematic to come out and whatever and all that. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if she did do like some stuff like since she was whatever with Soldier back in whatever, then she probably had to do some stuff that wasn't too great because it's kind of sometimes how war stuff goes, and so I don't know, but, and so I don't know, that kind of maybe would have messed her up a little bit. I don't know. I feel like maybe she could go and pure good, but at the same time, I don't know. Like lore wise, we don't really know too much for her so far, so I feel like we have to wait for the cinematic and yeah, I think some people are saying how, like, if you go read a comic or something, then you know more about her and stuff, but I don't think I've read that comic yet. I do need to. I think there's a newer comic that I didn't really read, and so I probably missed something in there. But I'm just gonna put her in mostly good, because I don't know. She also kind of gives a vibe where, like, she could cause some problems if she really wanted to, I guess. Um, Echo, I don't know. I don't really want to put her in pure good, but I don't think she's done anything to deserve going lower than that. Like, I don't think she's done anything wrong, but we also don't really know that much about her either. Like, all we know is, like, she was made by this, what's her name? And then, like, was in the payload on Route 66, and the cowboy bitch had to go get her and whatever. And that's kind of it, I guess. And like even with voice lines, I guess it's kind of like I don't know. I feel like we don't really know that much about her either, so I don't know, but I feel like she kind of gives the vibe that she, you know, wouldn't really do anything wrong there. Um, let's see. Ash, I feel like she's kind of neutral, because that's kind of, with lore wise, she's not really like evil, but she's not really like good either. And she's kind of just in the middle. Like, I don't know. She kind of gives that vibes there, I guess. Um, hmm. What about Anna? I want to put her in pure good, but at the same time, she was also kind of whatever with past shit that kind of like. She does have some voice lines between her and Widow, where, like, Widowmaker shot Anna, and that's how Anna lost her eye. And she has some voice lines between her and Widow where she's kind of just like, don't fuck with grandma, basically. She'll fuck you up if you say some shit to her. Like, she doesn't care if she has to kill a bitch, okay? So, she's a, yeah, don't fuck with grandma. She can hurt you. She may be small and she may be old, but she can fuck you up. So I don't know if she's technically pure, but she's still good for the most part, right? You know. Anyways, Reinhardt, I want to put him in pure good just for reasons. Like he gives, the vibe, and from seeing lore wise, like I don't know. I mean, he was in whatever stuff with Sojourn and Anna and Sojourn and whatever, but I feel like with him it's a little different. Like, he's not gonna do super fucked shit just for, whatever. Like, I don't know. Do I move Sojourn up there? And it's like, but like, again, like, I don't really, maybe she wouldn't do something messed up for war stuff. Like, Soldier might, but Sojourn, would she do it too? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like with some stuff, with like war shit and whatever, like sometimes people have to do messed up stuff just to, whatever, but I don't know. I feel like Sojourn wouldn't do that either. I feel like just Soldier would do that. And then Ryan and Sojourn are just like, nah, I'll pass, kind of thing. Hmm. Anyways, let's see. Who can I go with next? Cowboy bitch. I guess I'll put him in mostly good. He was a part of Blackwatch, just like, I mean, Genji was part of Blackwatch, and I put him in pure, but that's just 'cause it's Genji. But with Cowboy bitch, I feel like, I don't know. I like, okay, I said I'm going off of lore and stuff, but I feel like Cowboy bitch is a dumb bitch, and he does stupid shit, but also he does stupid shit just for fun sometimes. Also, with gameplay shit, when you melee, when you punch people, he does laugh. And I mean, other characters do that too, but I don't know, something about McCree, Cowboy bitch, Cassidy. I don't want to call him Cassidy because it's such a dumb name, but I feel like calling him McCree is kind of, for reasons it's not so great either. But yeah, I just call him Cowboy now. Because it's like, I don't want to call him either name really. But like, you know, I don't know. Something about him, it's like I don't think I can put him in pure good, so, I don't know. I feel like maybe he's done something before, like, you know, I can't put him in pure for some reason. Um, anyways, I think I can put Tracer in pure. Like, I don't think she would ever really do anything horrible, you know? She doesn't want to do anything wrong, not on purpose. She might mess up here and there, but I don't think she wants to do anything bad. Anyways, what about these four? I mean, I guess I can put Farah in pure good. Like, I don't think she'd do anything super horrible or anything. I don't think I can really put Farah in mostly good. 'Cause, like, there isn't anything about her that would suggest that she's not pure good. Like, I don't think she'd do anything super whatever. I think, like, Kiriko, I put her there in mostly good because I think she would kill someone just to, like, because, like, she wouldn't kill someone just to kill someone or whatever. But, like, I feel like she's kind of like Anna, where she's like, don't fuck with me, I will fuck you up. Like, she's also kind of one of those people, it seems like. I feel like Diva is also kind of like that, where she's kind of like, you know, don't fuck with me, I'll beat the shit out of you. Even if she's tiny, she will fuck you up. Brig and Winston. I don't really know for Brig and Winston. Like, Winston hasn't really done anything to suggest he's not pure, but at the same time, he is an ape, so that might bring him down a little bit because, you know, monkeys and apes and whatever scare me. Like, I don't like it. Like, there's a whole thing where they will plan murder. Like, they think about it before they do it. They will, you know, th and they know how to use, like, guns and shit. Like, no. Like, I don't like it. So he's gonna go down a notch for that reason. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to go off of lore stuff, but at the same time, like, I don't know. This game takes place in not that many years into the future. So, like, even though he can talk and do all these things and, like, communicate and, he's super smart and whatever, he's still a monkey. He's still an ape. Not a monkey. Monkeys are the ones with tails. Apes are not the ones with the tails. And there's that whole thing of like, oh, I'm not a ape, I'm a scientist. But still, like, no. In real world situation, same thing with hamster. Like, you know, in the game lore, he's, a super smart hamster, but it's like, nah, that's bullshit. He's gonna go in pure evil because hamsters are evil. I don't care about lore, he's evil. Like, fuck it. Like, he's going in pure evil. Um, Brig. I don't. I feel like I don't know. I you know should she be in mostly good? I want to say like I don't know. Like she is following Reinhardt's stuff and everything, and she hasn't really seemed to have done anything that would suggest she's not pure in the lore. So I don't know. Something about her too. It's like a lot of these characters are just like they haven't really, you know, nothing in the lore really suggests they would do anything super horrible. And like their personality and everything, their vibes, the whole thing they give off to people in like, the game and everything, like, a lot of them don't seem to give any reason to be called anything but pure good. Like from like the shorts and the comics and the voice lines and just the way that they act and talk and everything. It's like there's some stuff that kind of just doesn't really give me a reason to think that they aren't pure good, you know? So I don't know. Maybe I need to reread some comics or read some newer comics. I don't know, something though. I don't know, but something about it just I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's it for my tier list. I don't know. That's just kind of it, I guess. So yeah. Anyways, bye.